G'day, I'm Jimmy Christmas, and this is my light show. It doesn't look much now, but hang on, let me fix that for you. That's me, Jimmy Christmas. Now you're probably wondering how I ended up here. Well, it all started 6 years ago when I typed Christmas lights into the YouTube search bar. And what I came across was something that I've never seen before. These houses with clean, crisp lines, leaping arches, huge screens, and giant Christmas trees, all perfectly timed music from some of the goats of the hobby like Tom Betgeorge from Magical Light Shows, whose display goes viral every year. I was hooked and I had to know what this wizardry was and how I could do it. And I fell into the animated lighting world wormhole where I remained for many months. I quickly learned that this was not a plug and play system and very much a DIY hobby. There was so much to learn, so much to buy, and hundreds of hours of pushing lights into props, building controllers, and so much more. But before you get to any of that, there's the most important piece of this huge puzzle that ties it all together. It's a software called X-Lights. This piece of software is a crown jewel in the animated lighting world. This is where the magic happens. It's where you create your layout, consign props to controllers, map sequences to your layout, and if you're willing to learn and put the hours in, it's where you can create your very own sequences. And the best thing is, it's completely free.
What would it cost?
Cost? Cost who?
The people who buy the toy.
Well, nothing. We're going to give them away free.
For free?
That's right, completely 100% free, with a team of developers who work tirelessly behind the scene to make the magic happen. A team that is driven only by their passion for Christmas lights and a willingness to help others create their own lighting masterpiece. It's available to download at xlights.org, and it's also where I go every year and hit the donation button. You don't have to make a donation for the software to work, but each year I always allow room in my budget to at least shout these legends a coffee. Now, I'm not here to teach you how to use X-Lights and all its features. There's plenty of other people on YouTube who have way more knowledge than me. And my number one go-to when I was learning, and still my first channel I go to whenever I need help, is Uncle X-Lights himself, Ron Howard from Extreme Sequences. I'll include the link to Ron's channel in the description below, along with a few other channels and Facebook pages that helped me immensely along the way. One in particular was a virtual Christmas summit, where people from all around the world come together and share their knowledge. There's a huge range of seminars for you to watch in the comfort of your own home, covering topics like how to create a show network, how to sequence, prop builds, controller builds, and so much more. Also in the description you'll find the Oz Christmas Lighting 101 manual. It's a bit dated, but it's still very relevant to cover the basics of what you need to know if you want to start your own journey of creating your very own light show. Now, why am I here if I'm just guiding you to all these other YouTube channels, websites and Facebook pages? While these resources are great, one thing that really helped me get my head around all this information was the behind the scenes walkthrough of people's displays. Having a visual of all this information I was taking in and seeing it put together was what I needed to make it happen. And no, you don't have to be an electrical engineer to have your very own light show.
I'm an avocado farmer. Go figure.
You just got to be willing to learn and put in the time. This also isn't a cheap hobby. It'll cost you thousands of dollars, and people always like to say to me, geez, you must be rich. But I'm not rich, I'm just irresponsible. Plus, my show didn't look like it does now my first year. This is my show back in December 2021, and I loved it. But once you get bitten by the lighting bug, you always want to add more, and that's what I did, and I still plan to add more. So if you want to see how I put my display together and what I did to make it all work, stay tuned as I walk you through how I built my mega tree, how my matrix is put together, how the props are mounted to the house, what it took to put the Mammoth Yai flag together, and how I built my controller boxes. Now's the perfect time to start learning, planning and building for this December. The first installment of this behind the scenes series will be how I built my mega tree. So be sure to like this video, hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you notice the moment a new video drops. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram for even more short form content. But until then, thanks for watching and I'll see you all in the next one.